A new mysterious type of Guardian Thargoid hybrid relic has been discovered after update 13 launched for Elite Dangerous. And today I'm going to tell you how you can manufacture your own. This video is brought to you by Rich Wallet. Rich is redefining the wallet with their compact wallets made from premium materials. Their wallets are easily half the size of traditional wallets, but despite that they can still hold up to 12 card and has a money clip on the side. Want to carry coins or key? No problems. Rich got you covered with their optional cavity tray. All their wallets also comes with RFID blocking to prevent digital theft. So check out Rich Wallet on rich.com/D2EA and use offer code D2EA to get 10% off. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Today I'm going to tell you how you can go and make these unclassified relics that has recently been discovered. First, let's talk about what exactly you're going to need in order to make these things. You're going to need a ship with at least one SRV hangar, and you're going to need a scarab. So not the Scorpion, you're going to need the scarab because it has those 4 tons of cargo, and you're going to need that in order to make this work. Secondly, you're going to need a corrosive resistance cargo rack. This is technically optional, you don't have to have it, but it is recommended as we are going to be carrying around some Thargoid materials that will corrode through your cargo hold eventually. Other than that, we are going to be covering some significant distances here, so you do need a ship with some good jump range and a fuel scoop, unless of course you're planning to jump around your fleet carrier, in which case just bring whatever. Now, the first step is you're going to need some Guardian relics. These relics we have had in the games for years now, and we're going to take those and we're going to convert those over to these new unclassified relics. So the fastest way to get these is to head to Synuefe EU-QC21-10. You can go to any of the Guardian sites. This one is closest to the bubble. Here you're going to head to planet A3, where you will find the Guardian structure. You might have to map the planet in order for it to show up, but it should show up in your contact panels. If you drive around the edge of the settlement, you will see these towers that comes out of the ground, and at the top of the towers you can target and shoot, and you shoot these triangular like rods, blue triangular rods come out, and these are the Guardian relics that we are looking for. Keep in mind that there's currently a bug where sometimes the SRV won't, even though you have it targeted, it won't lock, like it won't hit the actual top of it. If you have problems with it, try to just move around it, or if you have Odyssey, get out on foot, get a handheld weapon and shoot the top off the tower with that. Pick up the relics in your SRV, and you're gonna have to pick up at least 3, because you need 3 of these in order to manufacture these unrestricted ones. Because you build them in batches of 3 at a time. So depending on how many you want to make, you're gonna have to get either like 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever. So any multiple of 3 will be good. Now we're gonna have to bring these things into a Guardian base. And in order to get into the base, we're gonna have to need any Thargoid material we can put in our cargo. Otherwise the doors won't open. So if you have like a probe or a link or a sensor or anything like that already lying around, you can go down to the timeline, you can skip this section. But if you don't have that lying around, then what you're going to do is you're going to head to HIP 17403 planet A4A. Again, you can map the planet and go on and find the locations like that. There should be a crash site on the planet. Depending on whether you are in the old or the new graphic engine, it may differ how it looks. For me, it was in the daylight on kind of like a flat area. But if you're in the old graphic engine, if you're playing Horizon 3.8, then it will be on the night side in a crater. Once at the crash site, get out in your SRV, and if you take a quick overview of the crash site, there's a number of crash ships around. In the center of the whole thing, there's this crashed Thargoid ship, and it kind of creates like this little area walled in on 3 sides. If you drive into that area, kind of in the trail of where the Thargoid ship touched down, in there you will see Thargoid sensors sitting around. So you target them, you pick them up with your SRV. You only need 1, but you can pick up as many as you like while you're here. And now you have everything you need in order to go and manufacture your unclassified relics. But before we do that, if you would like to help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers, I would really appreciate it. The subscribe button is below the video. Now, in order to convert these relics over, you're going to have to bring them to an active Thargoid base. And here you have 2 options, the way I see it. Either you can go to HIP 4909 planet 2A. This is closer, so it's shorter distance to travel, but it is on the night side of the planet. Now, the one I prefer to go to is in Mel 22 sector ZU-P C5-1. on planet 4A. Even though it's a slightly further trip, you get it on the day side, so I find that to be a little bit nicer, easier to find my way around, even though we have night vision. But up to you, go to either of these two sites. As I said, map the planet, locate the unknown structure scan, and head down to the base. You can land inside the base perimeter itself. You don't have to land outside, so that saves you a little bit of time there. Once you're out in your SRV again, before you leave the ship, while you're still parked underneath it, go over to your right-hand panel, go over to your inventory, and go to the transfer menu. Here you're going to transfer one of your Thargoid materials, so either one probe, one sensor, or one link. One of the three. And then you're going to transfer 3 Guardian relics into your cargo hold. That should fill out your cargo hold completely. Then you're going to find an entrance. You will find these doors at the side of the main structure, the center structure of the Thargoid base. Drive in, and when you're inside, the layout is pretty straightforward. You basically have a big room in the middle with a circular path going around it, and then you have arms sticking out towards the side, and these arms can either be an exit or it can take you down into the basement where you can pick up Thargoid links. For our purpose here, we're going to be going into the center of the room where you will find the Thargoid device. In this room, you will see a number of these holographic balls with different symbols inside. It doesn't matter which one you go up to first. In any order, you drive up to them, and you will see there is a little ramp in front of them that you can drive up to. Here it helps using the third-person camera to go up and get an overview of the layout. But you will see these openings, they will light up when you drive over them. So you park your SRV on top, and you go into your cargo, and you abandon one of the Guardian relics. Abandoning this, it should be consumed into the device, and you will see it pop up and hover in front of you. You do this 3 times so that all 3 pads have a Guardian relic inside it. Once you've done that, now we're ready to go into the dangerous part. So pay attention here, because if you mess this up, you're going to lose your relics, likely, and you're going to have to start this process over again. We're going to be activating the machine. But when you activate the machine, it's gonna get hostile. That means not only is the machine gonna get very, very angry at you, but all the little scavengers that are flying around will also be hostile. They don't do a ton of damage, but be prepared for it. Especially the machine generates a huge amount of heat, so keep an eye on your heat for your SRV. What you're going to do is you're going to move 4 pips over to shields and 2 pips into engines, because when we have to go and pick up these relics in the middle, they're going to be a little plateau. You're going to have to use the boosters to get up and pick them up from there. Get into the turret, point at the Thargoid device, and activate your scanner. Once the scan has completed, you will see the Thargoid device go haywire. Looking at the relics, they will be experiencing kind of like the lightning attack we see the Thargoids use against us when we are fighting them. And after that, they will turn green instead of blue as they were before, and they will drop down on this little plateau. You will notice the heat on the SRV begins to go up, and your job is now to drive around, target these one at a time, cargo hold open, and then go up, scoop them up again. Now, if you begin to have problems with your SRV overheating too much, if you go out of the main room, just out into the round corridor around it, the heat does not reach out there, so you can go up there, you can cool down for a few minutes, and then you can go back in and try to pick up the next relic. Again, keep in mind that the SRV, so the scavengers, they are going to be hostile. They are going to be shooting at you. You can try to kill them if you want. They are relatively easy to kill. They don't do a ton of damage, so I usually just ignore them. But you can go and fight them if you want. But go in and out, pick up your relics, and then find an exit, get back out into your ship, and dock with your ship. Now, if you have more than 3 relics you want to create, then I recommend that you relog at this point, because then you're going to lose aggro from the base. The device will reset itself eventually automatically if you stay, but the scavenger is going to keep being hostile towards you. So to save yourself the hassle, I recommend you just relog, and then you lose the aggro, and then you can go and you can repeat the process again with 3 new Guardian relics. And that leaves the last question. What exactly are these going to be used for? Well, and that's the interesting thing. We don't know. We have not yet, as far as I know at the time of this recording, nobody actually knows what these are supposed to be used for. I've tried a number of things myself. I've tried to go to Guardian sites and activate all the pylons where you would normally put in a Guardian relic, and then try to put in one of these unclassified relics. the device wouldn't accept it, so it doesn't work there. I've tried to feed them to the Thargoids, and the Thargoids definitely seem to be interested in them, as they pick them up as soon as they see them. So Thargoids are definitely interested in them, but exactly what we can use them for is yet to be discovered. Now, if you do discover anything interesting that you can use these for, get in touch with me. I would love to do a follow-up video explaining what these things are for. But for now, it's kind of a mystery. Nobody really knows, at least as far as I'm aware. So please do let me know if you find anything interesting with these. And good luck, and thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. And also next time, I will see you guys in space.